Can we actually get the camera angle to be a little lower? Yeah, no, lower than that. One that makes the viewer feel like we're just two friends sitting at the table talking to each other about tech. All right, new phone time. This time from Midland, the Extra Talk XLT 560. What's the name of the color on this phone in front of me right now? Burrito black? Just black? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Just black. Nice. You probably haven't seen any videos on these yet, but then you were like, oh, I gotta go see what That Is Nice is saying about it. Midland Extra Talk 2 has gotta be one of the cheapest phones on the market, competing in the tier with Apple and Samsung. You can really see how the prices on these are just dropping and dropping and dropping, and I love that competitive market, baby. That's great. That's good news. What I really like about these is the manual fingerprint scanner. You don't see these on any other phones. And since you, like me before this, never seen it on any other phones, we're probably asking ourselves, hey, that is nice. What is it? Well, the manual fingerprint scanner is a button right here. You just press it and you're ready to go, and it makes that nice clicky sound like this. And what that does is it brings back the mechanics of the good old-fashioned technology that's reliable, but it brings in the new advanced technology that we all love. And every time you hit that manual fingerprint scanner, it's just a device talking to you saying, hey, we're ready to go. It communicates with you. Love it. All the things that you like about phones is here. It's on this one. For example, you got the OLED display. You got minimalist designs. Most importantly, you got a headphone jack. Come on, I mean a headphone jack today. Some other things I really like about this device are that it's waterproof. It's a flagship model, but they come out with a waterproof device immediately. And if you're anything like me, you're probably saying to yourself, hey, that is nice. What's going on with all of these notches everywhere? Can't stand the notch. But with this OLED display, take a look at that. No notch. No notch. Thank you, Midland.
So a lot of people keep saying that the reason I wear hats in every video is because I'm balding and I'm old. But I'm not balding, I'm not old. You're old and you're balding. I just like hats. And if I was old, why would I be so, why would I know so much about all this new tech? So I'm not balding, I'm not old, you're balding, and I just like hats. I just like hats.
And speaking of that OLED display, it plays in a phenomenal 7P. A phenomenal 7P. But that's just because it's new, groundbreaking technology. I don't love it, but with new technology, they haven't worked out all the kinks yet. What time is it? You know I never charge this. I don't know, I couldn't tell you. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. This phone is really a game changer. It's changing the market. You got your antenna. It's bringing that old school style back to today once again. It's got this massive antenna here. It doesn't fit in your pocket well, but I'll tell you where it does fit well. Right in your hand. The ergonomic style. This is a new way to shape phones, so it shapes and fits your hand just right. And when you hold it, you got the manual fingerprint scanner right there. I mean, come on. You don't got it on the back of the phone. You don't got it all the way down at the bottom on the front of the screen, so you gotta, hold it awkwardly. You got it right there. Another reason why this is the device of 2018, probably going to be the device of 2019, is because look at the speaker size. We're doing away with those little tiny speakers, folks. Those little tiny speakers can't really put out much sound. What else are we doing away with that we don't need, but improving at the same time? Well, let me see. Well, let's just take a look. We're doing away with the whole app system. For example, let's just say you're having your kid's quinceañera and you want to know what the weather's going to be like on the day because it's an outside festivity and you don't want, makeup to run, you don't want hair to get messed up. Normally what you would do is you would unlock your phone and just click right on the weather app. With this Midland XTR 560 device, all you gotta do is hold down this WX with the up arrow for 5 seconds and you get the weather. Now, I was talking to you before about those speakers, that big booming bass and speaker. Let's just see how it sounds.
Mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of showers. Highs in the lower 50s. Lows in the upper 30s. Tuesday,
Man,
showers
I like that.
likely.
That sounds good.
Highs in the upper 50s.
That's got some
Lows in the
bass to it.
mid-40s. Chance of rain 70%.
Well, with the chance of rain just like that, it's safe to say that you can cancel that quinceañera because you don't want to take that risk. The device I'm using now is the Samsung Galaxy S7. And it works good. It gets me from point A to point B. It does what I need it to do. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really tempted to switch over to this one, to switch over to this device, for one main reason. That is just absolutely game-changing. How many times have you called somebody on the phone and they don't pick up? Or you call somebody and they just forward you right to voicemail. You don't even gotta worry about that no more. All you have to do is you press this button, there's no ring. It just talks immediately to the person you're trying to get a hold of. Immediately talks right to the person you're trying to get a hold of. There's no waiting 25 seconds for the phone to ring just to go to voicemail. If you got something to say, you just say it right there and right then. Now, this phone has got a front-facing camera, and that leads me to my first point of improvement. If you look at this picture, it's very dim. It's not very good. But I do understand, Midland. You have so much technology packed into one large, bulky, and awkward, yet ergonomic device that it's probably hard to fit all the equipment in for a camera. And let me tell you what, I would rather have a headphone jack than a camera. And no notch. Now, unlike many other smartphones on the market, this one has got a range of 25 miles before you lose contact with the other person you're trying to communicate with. Now, if you like your privacy, this is the cell phone for you, because it's got 36 channels with not one, not two, but 121 privacy channels to use on top of that. But you still will pick up other calls sometimes. For example, this happened to me earlier when we were filming. I'm here. Someone's here.
I see you, and I'm coming to get you.
Okay. Cut. But I'm not going to end on all bad here, because one thing that this device provides the user with that other companies don't is, yes, you got that. It provides you with a charging station. When you purchase the phone, just imagine you come home from a busy day hunting in the woods or just chatting it up with Gertrude. You know how Gertrude gets, Gertrude can be a little crazy sometimes. So you come home from a long day of that, you want to just lay on the couch. What do? But you need a little bit of battery. All you gotta do is you just plop it right in there like that. That's all it takes. Look how sleek that is. And they even got an extra slot for when you and your buddy come over and you both got the same device because you're pretty hip, you're pretty cool, and you're gonna go and you wanna play a game of Jenga or something, but your mom won't let you because it's loud and you make a mess and you never clean up. But that's okay, because you can just put your buddy's Midland XRT 560 right here and just charge it at the same time. That's thinking beyond just the consumer. That's thinking of the consumer's family. And who do people like? Who do people like? People like those who care about their friends and their family, and Midland clearly does. Thank you, Midland. This episode has been brought to you by tap water. Why are you still going to the store and waiting in a line to buy your water? Who's got time for that? Maybe you're thirsty and you haven't had a drink of water in a couple hours, and you and your buddy are over here charging your phone on the dock, and you're playing Jenga and it got really intense, and then your mom yelled at you, and then you had to yell back because you want to look cool in front of your friend, and then out the yelling, it dehydrates you and everything. But then what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to the store? No, you're not gonna go to the store because you're parched and your mouth is dry. So instead of doing that and being crazy, just next time, remember this. Just get some tap water. That's all. I'm thirsty right now, and I want to complete this video, but I got some tap water right here. I don't need to go to the store. I don't need to wait in no lines. I'm sorry, I want you to remember two things actually. Next time you're thirsty or parched, I want you to remember this as well. www.https://tapwatert.com. Yeah, that's www.https://tapwater.com. Out.